so. Maybe it comes right, there we go. See, just sort of let these things happen. Don't worry about trying to plan them exactly. Let them happen. That's the beauty of not having to worry about patterns and tracings and stuff. You're not committed. You can do anything that you want, and you can change your mind anytime you want. There we go. Okay. And back into our yellows. I got yellow ochre, Indian yellow, permanent red, cadmium yellow, sap green. They're all mixed together on the brush. A multitude of different colors happening on the brush. Let the brush work. There we go. And just follow the lay of the land. You can do it. There. Okay. Now, maybe right in here, maybe this water just bounces right off there. There we go. All kinds of little things happening. Alrighty. I'll tell you what. Let's make a few big old trees in here. We need some big, strong trees and they're a lot of fun to make. We'll just use the fan brush today. And maybe, there it is, there he is. There he is, right there. Big old tree. And we'll give him an arm, a lot of paint on the brush, a straight Van Dyke brown. Just straight old Van Dyke brown. Maybe there's another tree right here, grows right next to him. And another one. There we are. So you gotta give him arms. Trees gotta have arms so he can reach up and gather up the sunlight. Place for the little squirrel to play. There. I talk about little squirrels all the time because I used to have a pet squirrel that he sat up on my head. He was a wild squirrel, but he'd sit up on top of my head and eat. Every once in a while, I'd give him a big old walnut, and it was too big for him. He couldn't crack it, so he just carried it around and wear his teeth out on it. So I'd finally get feeling sorry for him, and I'd crack his walnut for him. Okay, maybe. I see another one right there. Another big old tree. And it sort of pushes everything back. There we go. And maybe there's a limb, lives right there. And you can put as many trees in your world as you want. Now then, I'm going to take a little bit of the white, a little bit of gray in it, just to dull it down a little. And just use the edge of the knife, and we'll play a little highlight on this. Just touching. That's all you're doing. You just touch the canvas. Just touch it. Let the canvas do the work. It'll pull off what it wants and give you back what's left. If one comes out brighter than you want, if you keep touching it, it'll pick up the color underneath and it'll go away. So don't worry about it. There. Now let's put a few little highlights over here. Maybe there's a little light shining through there and it's, there we go. Just touching. And this is just to give you ideas. You know, create your imagination. Let your imagination go crazy. Let these things happen. Maybe there's a little light playing right there. Maybe up here it changes and comes around this way. Maybe a little bit sliding through the other side. Now light comes from all different directions sometimes when it bounces through all these shadow areas. If it's too bright, just play with it, tap it down. Okay, and I'm going to take a little bit of brown. I'm using the little edge of the knife. Maybe there's an big old hollow spot right there, big dead spot. Now we have made a place for the squirrel. The little rabbit needs a place to climb up in there and hide when the weather's bad. A little bit of white around the edge to make it stand out. See, make it look like an old recessed area in there. And that's where the little rabbit hides. Okay. Now we need to put some grass around the tree's foots to clean this all up. Just like that. Just a few little things here and there. And with our little liner brush, we can take a little bit of brown, and I got a thin oil here, very thin.